again, YouTube, this is Dr. Kendo, and I'm here with some more Scribblenauts Unlimited and a little bit of Unmasked. We're going to be doing some object editor commentary-ness. I'm creating a teen right now, or typing in a teen, and I'll show you guys what it's going to be. Of course, today's request comes from several people. I'll go ahead and put their names up on screen right here. I know that some other people have actually requested today's item as well, who are not on this list, and the reason actually is because I'm not taking requests of any kind. There is no requesting going on at this moment, so if you request something, it's just gonna go nowhere. Except for on YouTube comments, I guess. So with the teen that we started out with, we've gotten the body of an enemy. That's what the humanoid is named, and we have a troglodyte's head. You should see the spelling in the video, hopefully, if you're curious. And we've put on a head, just typing in head, and I'm putting a headband on the head. So what do you think this might be? It's gonna be Naruto. And I've heard some people say Naruto. So Naruto, whatever. We're creating some dots for his eyes right here. You know that I always like to make big, expressive eyes on my characters. So just a series of dots and colored the correct way or whatever. Naruto has blue eyes. And so the enemy, the reason actually that I chose the enemy's body down there is that not only could we get the orange, but Naruto has this blue, I guess, part of his shirt or his outfit. I don't even know what to call it. It's like his ninja suit. I wonder where Naruto is being camouflaged with, like, I mean, he's a ninja, right? So it's like, if he's orange, where is he camouflaging in that's orange? I mean, is he in like a volcano or something? Because, you know, it's like real life ninjas didn't always dress in black, but they did dress in colors that would basically camouflage to whatever scene they were at. However, they could be undetected. So anyway, we put a human spine. You just type in spine. I did this with Eggman, but the spine is the zipper for Naruto's clothes. We also just used a headband as his belt. So if you see that, Naruto's outfit is basically orange and blue. And right here we're doing these, they look like whiskers, but Naruto has these 3 slashes or lines basically on his head. And so in mentally mapping this out and everything, I was like, well, Scribblenauts Unlimited doesn't have too many really thin objects that could serve the purpose for the lines. Of course, we just have this little capsule shape in the geometry library. And so I put those, the capsule, 3 of them on the side of his face over here on the left, it's our left, and then on the right, I basically moved the capsules behind the head so that they're actually on the other side of the head, but still visible. I wouldn't think that, you know, since Scribblenauts characters are looking kind of sideways, like forward sideways, it wouldn't be good to have those lines on his face, like, visible, you know, not behind the face like how I did it, but visible, because they would just be way too going over to where his nose is and his mouth is and, like, beyond. So that's why I did that. We put on some referee legs. I know that I'm going really fast here. I don't like to get too involved in the scripting usually, but I always look up fun facts for all of the characters that I'm creating, and so of course Naruto, he is the title character and main protagonist of the series called Naruto, or Naruto. He actually has a last name, which is Uzumaki, I believe is how you pronounce it, and in that same train of thought, he's from the Uzumaki clan. Apparently, by personality, he is exuberant and brash and inattentive and has some childish traits, like he keeps his money in this fat green frog wallet, and he's afraid of ghosts. And actually, this is pretty cool to me, he also eats ramen noodles almost exclusively, so I've made it actually in his scripting that he'll eat salty foods. I didn't think, you know, that you can't really just do noodles, otherwise I would have done that, but you could do salty foods. There's also, not all ramen is vegetarian, but you can do like vegetarian foods in Scribblenauts. You know, you just can't really do noodles exactly. I just figured that this was the best way to do the script for it, to make him eat the noodles would be salty foods. And so I'm putting this little backpack on the side of his leg. Actually, he does have this like white bandage or something that a little satchel is attached to in the show, and I'm not familiar with Naruto the show at all, so by no means am I like some kind of expert or anything. It's just that I, of course, have Google imaged him and looked up some fun facts, of course. That's about the extent of the research. I do like how it turned out. Naruto is amidst this treant right now. Let's go ahead and make him attack something because I basically put that his projectile would be shurikens, i.e. those ninja stars and whatnot, and oh crap, he's attacking the treant. Okay, but the treant was pissed off at the man that I summoned. I summoned basically an evil man, a mean man or something, and so, yep, Naruto made mincemeat of that guy, so that's pretty cool. But I did want to offer people an alternative in Scribblenauts Unmasked if you game exclusively on that game instead of Scribblenauts Unlimited. I do prefer Scribblenauts Unlimited just as a general rule, kind of the interface and everything, but what I do like about about Scribblenauts Unmasked, of course, is the addition of superheroes and supervillains and the superpowers that you can have in the hero creator. So here's our version of Naruto. It's basically using Richard Dragon for the body and for the legs, and we've got the head of Film Freak. It's like, I don't know any of these heroes, and like, I'm kind of a comic book nerd, I would say, you know. I mean, I am apparently not in the deep, obscure DC library like this game has. But yes, for the stripes on his face here, we did have a thinner object than the capsules. You can use Weather Wand in this game, so the Weather Wand is actually a really thin line, basically. It looks like a little magic wand or something like that, but it's just a thin line when you shrink it down. So anyway, going back to Scribblenauts Unlimited, we'll go ahead and end the episode off here. Of course, I appreciate everybody's support. You know, you guys have gotten me really far and said a lot of great things in YouTube land, Kendopolis. I do want to say that, you know, I have a lot of projects actually that were kind of set for December. I'm not sure if I'm going to make them all. One of them is a secret one that I can't really give away. The other one is mostly secret, but it's for the 1,000,000 views special, because you guys are awesome and you got me up to 1,000,000 views on YouTube. So thank you for that as well. But I have revealed that somewhat before. I've revealed a little bit of it, that it's going to be a behind-the-scenes style video, so hopefully you guys are looking out for that and enjoying it. I don't know if I'm going to get it out this month. I'm really trying to get it out in December, but it may not be done until January. And then the last thing that I want to try to get done as well, and it's going very slow, and it probably will not make the deadline, but I want it to be around Christmas time, basically any time between Christmas and New Year's, for the next Scribble Ventures episode to come up. This is my Scribblenauts Unlimited / Unmasked comedy and musical skit series. So far there are 2 of them, and it's the main video on my channel right now, or the little video that always shows up in the annotation at the beginning of all my vids. But yes, there will be another one of those. I can't promise that it's going to be within that same time frame that I just mentioned. But I will catch you guys on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
Down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives as the spectacle begins. Been down the road of twists and turns, always.
Download and purchase the Dr.Kendo YouTube Collection album now on iTunes and Amazon MP3. Get Dr.Kendo classics as you've heard them on the Dr.Kendo Commentaries YouTube channel. Your favorite songs, such as the Dr.Kendo theme, Lido 290's birthday rap,
Time again we coming through with a song, but it's birthday raps and we can still go on creating all along.
and the famous outro from the Scribblenauts Unlimited Object Editor Commentaries, Spectacle.
Down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives as the spectacle.
Download these hits and more today.